Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and felt like something was just off with your outfit, even though you picked it carefully? Maybe you were excited to wear that cozy sweater or that new pair of pants, but somehow, instead of feeling confident, you felt heavier, shorter, or just less like yourself? I know that feeling because I've been there too. And here's the thing. It's usually not about your body or your age. It's about the little style choices we make without realizing how they affect our look as we get older. As women over 50, we go through changes, physically, emotionally, and in the way we want to present ourselves. We value comfort more than ever, but we also want to feel put together, stylish, and confident. The problem is, a lot of the fashion advice out there isn't made with us in mind. That's why today, I want to walk you through some of the most common fashion habits that can actually make petite women look shorter, wider, or older, and more importantly, how to fix them in a way that still feels like you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to choose instead, so you can build a wardrobe that works for your shape, your lifestyle, and your confidence. And stick around, because later in the video, I'll share one simple outfit formula that instantly makes you look taller, slimmer, and more polished, no matter your size or budget. Let's get into it. 1. Wearing clothes without waist definition. One of the most common style mistakes I see is wearing clothes that have no waist definition. This happens so often, especially as we get older. Many of us start to reach for looser, more relaxed pieces because they feel comfortable, or because we think they'll help conceal areas we're not feeling great about. But here's the thing. When your clothes don't highlight your waist, they can actually make you look shapeless, boxy, and even shorter. Your waist is one of the most important parts of your silhouette. When you ignore it, you lose that natural curve that brings balance and femininity to your outfit. Without that definition, your entire look can feel heavy or overwhelmed, even if you're wearing something beautiful. Now, I'm not saying you need to squeeze into tight or uncomfortable clothes. That's not the goal. What you want is structure. Think wrap dresses that gently pull in at the waist, tops with a bit of tailoring, or even adding a belt to a flowy blouse. And don't underestimate the power of a simple front tuck. It's a small change that makes a big visual impact. At the end of the day, defining your waist is about bringing back balance to your body and adding polish to your look. It helps your outfit look intentional, not accidental. And when something feels intentional, it almost always feels more confident. 2. Choosing oversized clothing that swallows your shape. Oversized clothing has become really popular in recent years, and I get it. It's cozy, it's forgiving, and when styled right, it can look effortlessly chic. But for petite women, especially over 50, it can be a tricky trend to navigate. The truth is, when clothing is too loose or voluminous, it can overwhelm your frame and completely hide your natural shape. The problem with oversized sweaters, long, shapeless dresses, or boxy jackets is that they often drown your figure. Instead of creating softness and flow, they create bulk. And for petite women, that extra volume can make you appear shorter and wider, even if you're not. I know a lot of us tend to reach for bigger pieces as we age because we want comfort, or we want to feel a bit more covered. But comfort doesn't have to mean hiding. You don't need to disappear inside your outfit to feel at ease in it. The key is finding a balance, wearing pieces that are relaxed but still offer some structure. Try pairing a slouchy sweater with slim-fit pants, or choose a cardigan that has some tailoring through the waist. If you love a flowy piece, consider belting it or wearing it with more fitted items to keep your proportions in check. Remember, your clothes should support you, not swallow you. You want your outfit to say, "I'm confident, I'm put together," not "I'm hiding." A little shape goes a long way. White. 3. Carrying oversized handbags that overpower your frame. This one might surprise you, but the size of your handbag can make a huge difference in how your overall outfit looks, especially if you're petite. Large, bulky handbags may be practical, but when you're working with a smaller frame, they can completely throw off your proportions. Imagine this. You're wearing a great outfit that fits well, you've paid attention to the details, and then you throw on a giant tote bag. Suddenly, the first thing people notice isn't your style, it's the bag. And not in a good way. Oversized bags can make you look even smaller by comparison, and they tend to visually weigh you down. Now, I understand that functionality is important. We all want a bag that fits what we need. But that doesn't mean sacrificing proportion and polish. Instead of giant totes or slouchy hobo bags, opt for something more structured and scaled to your frame. Think small crossbody bags, mini totes, or a compact shoulder bag. These give you the function you need without overwhelming your look. Clean lines, simple shapes, and neutral tones can elevate your outfit instantly, and they let you shine instead of your accessories doing all the talking. When your handbag complements your frame, instead of fighting against it, everything else falls into place more naturally. 4. Wearing the wrong shoes for your frame. Shoes might seem like a minor detail, but for petite women, they're actually one of the most powerful tools for shaping your overall appearance. The wrong shoes can instantly shorten your legs, throw off your proportions, and even make an otherwise polished outfit look clunky or off balance. One of the biggest mistakes I see is wearing shoes with thick soles, heavy platforms, or ankle straps that cut right across the leg. These styles can visually chop up your leg line and make your legs appear shorter, something we definitely don't want when we're trying to create a longer, leaner silhouette. Bulky sneakers and wide boots can have the same effect, especially when paired with cropped pants or skirts. Now, that doesn't mean you have to live in stilettos or give up comfort. The key is choosing shoes that visually extend the line of your leg rather than interrupting it. Look for styles with a pointed toe, which naturally elongates the foot and adds elegance. Nude-colored shoes that match your skin tone are also a fantastic trick. They almost disappear, making your legs look longer. Low-profile wedges, sleek loafers, or simple ballet flats with a slight heel can all give you lift without sacrificing comfort. Your shoes don't have to scream for attention to do their job. When chosen thoughtfully, they complete your look in a way that's subtle, flattering, and incredibly effective. 5. Wearing busy prints or large patterns that overwhelm your frame. Prints can be a fun way to express your personality and add interest to an outfit. But if you're petite, especially over 50, choosing the wrong kind of print can quickly backfire. Large florals, bold abstract shapes, or oversized checks might look striking on the rack, but once you put them on, they can dominate your frame instead of complementing it. When a print is too large for your body, it tends to drown you out. The eye focuses on the pattern instead of you, and rather than enhancing your features, it creates visual noise that can make you appear shorter or wider. It's not that prints are bad, it's about proportion and placement. So what should you go for instead? Choose prints that are more in scale with your body. Think micro-florals, small polka dots, thin vertical stripes, or subtle textures. These designs flatter a smaller frame and keep the focus on you, not your clothing. If you really love a bold print, use it strategically, maybe as a scarf, a bag, or a single standout piece. Then balance the rest of your outfit with solids or neutrals to keep things grounded. The goal with prints isn't to fade into the background. It's to highlight your elegance without letting the pattern take over. When your clothes are in harmony with your shape, you show up more confidently, more clearly, and more beautifully. 6. Choosing the wrong length for skirts and pants. Length matters more than most people realize, especially for petite women. Wearing skirts or pants that hit at the wrong spot can throw off your proportions and make your legs appear shorter, even if the rest of your outfit is on point. One of the biggest culprits? Capri pants and mid-calf skirts. They break the line of your legs right where you don't want them to, at the widest part of the calf. This creates a horizontal cut that visually shortens your legs and can make your frame look heavier than it really is. And if you're already petite, you don't want to sacrifice any of that precious vertical space. Instead, go for full-length pants or ankle-length styles. They create a long, clean line that elongates your legs. High-waisted options are even better because they visually raise your waist and give the impression of longer legs. As for skirts, choose ones that fall just above or just below the knee. These lengths flatter most petite figures and don't interrupt your natural line. Maxi skirts can also work beautifully if they're high-waisted and follow the shape of your body without adding bulk. When it comes to dressing well, it's not just about what you wear, it's where things fall on your body. The right length can instantly make you look taller, more balanced, and more put together. It's one of the simplest changes you can make, but it delivers big results. 7. Ignoring waist proportion balance. With long tops. A very common styling misstep for petite women, especially over 50, is wearing tops that are too long. It might seem like a good idea, especially if you're trying to cover your midsection or hips. But when a top falls too far below your natural waist, it actually does the opposite of what you want. It can make your torso look longer, your legs look shorter, and your overall silhouette feel unbalanced. This often happens with tunics or oversized sweaters that hang straight down without any shape. While they might feel comfortable, they throw off the vertical balance that petite women need to maintain to look elongated and proportionate. So, what's the fix? Aim for tops that hit right at or slightly above your hip bone. If you love a longer top, try tucking in the front or doing a full tuck. It instantly defines your waist and creates better balance. And if tucking isn't your thing, consider tops with a curved hem or side slits, which naturally create the illusion of a longer leg line. You don't have to give up comfort to look polished. You just need to be mindful of where your clothes fall on your body. When your top and bottom halves are in better proportion, everything starts to look more intentional, more flattering, and more confident. 8. Wearing bulky outerwear that hides your shape. When the weather gets colder, it's tempting to grab the warmest, coziest coat in your closet, often something thick, puffy, and oversized. But for petite women, bulky outerwear can easily overwhelm your frame and mask your figure entirely. Instead of looking stylish and warm, you might end up looking boxy and weighed down. Big coats without structure tend to swallow the body, especially if they're long or have no waist definition. And when you're petite, losing that shape can make you appear shorter and wider. Two things we usually want to avoid when dressing intentionally. But warmth doesn't have to come at the expense of style. Look for coats and jackets that have some tailoring, ones that nip in at the waist or come with a belt you can cinch to create shape. Cropped jackets that stop right above the hips are also a great choice, as they highlight your waist and give the illusion of longer legs. Pea coats, trench coats, or wrap coats with a tie waist are elegant options that combine function with flattering form. Your outerwear should add to your outfit, not hide it. When you choose pieces that reflect your proportions and still offer warmth, you'll not only feel better, you'll look polished and pulled together the moment you step out the door. 9. Overdoing it with accessories. Accessories can absolutely elevate an outfit, but for petite women, there's a fine line between stylish and overdone. When your frame is smaller, piling on large earrings, multiple necklaces, or chunky bracelets can quickly become overwhelming. Instead of adding polish, it can end up looking cluttered and distracting. A common mistake is thinking that more accessories automatically make an outfit more interesting. But in reality, too many statement pieces compete with each other and with you. The focus shifts away from your overall look and starts to feel busy and unbalanced. The key here is simplicity and proportion. Choose 1 or 2 accessories that enhance your outfit without overpowering it. A delicate necklace, a pair of elegant studs, or a sleek watch can do more for your appearance than several bold pieces fighting for attention. And if you do love a statement accessory, like a bold scarf or standout earrings, let that be the star, and keep the rest of your accessories understated. Less really is more, especially when you're working with a smaller canvas. The right accessory should complement you, not compete with you. When chosen thoughtfully, it becomes the perfect finishing touch. Quietly stylish, effortlessly elegant. 10. Wearing horizontal stripes that shorten your frame. Stripes are a classic pattern that never really go out of style. But the direction and scale of those stripes can make a big difference, especially for petite women. One of the most common missteps is wearing wide horizontal stripes, which tend to visually widen the body and break up your natural vertical line. When you're petite, your goal is often to elongate your frame, not segment it. Horizontal stripes, especially thick ones, draw the eye side to side instead of up and down. This can make your torso or hips appear broader and your legs appear shorter. Definitely not the effect we're aiming for. That doesn't mean you have to avoid stripes altogether. The trick is to be strategic. Thin, narrow stripes are much more flattering and subtle. Vertical stripes are even better. They guide the eye downward, creating the illusion of height and elegance. Diagonal stripes or chevron patterns can also be incredibly flattering because they create movement without flattening your figure. If you love horizontal stripes, try wearing them on smaller areas, like a scarf, a fitted tee, or under a blazer where they peek through. Pair them with high-waisted bottoms to counterbalance the shortening effect. Stripes can still be part of your style story. You just have to make them work for your frame, not against it. When done right, they add polish and interest without compromising proportion. 11. Skipping tailoring and wearing clothes off the rack. One of the most overlooked ways to elevate your style, especially if you're petite, is tailoring. Most clothing isn't made with petite proportions in mind, even if it comes in your size. That means sleeves might be too long, pants might bunch at the ankle, or a dress might hit at the wrong spot on your leg. And when clothes don't fit quite right, even the most beautiful piece can end up looking sloppy or unfinished. The truth is, you don't need an entirely new wardrobe. You just need your wardrobe to fit you. A small adjustment, like shortening a hemline or bringing in the waist slightly, can make a huge difference. Suddenly, that off-the-rack blazer looks like it was made just for you. Your jeans fall perfectly. Your dress moves with you, not against you. I know tailoring might sound expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Start with your most worn or most loved pieces, your favorite pants, a classic jacket, or that dress you want to love but never wear. Invest in making those items fit your shape, and you'll notice how much more often you reach for them. When your clothes are tailored to your body, everything looks more intentional and elegant. It's one of those small things that instantly makes you look more polished, without changing anything else. 12. Ignoring the power of monochrome outfits. A lot of women underestimate just how powerful a monochrome outfit can be. Wearing different colors in one look isn't wrong, but for petite women, especially over 50, too many contrasting shades can break up the body visually and make you appear shorter or less put together. It segments your figure, which interrupts the clean vertical line that helps you look taller and leaner. Monochrome doesn't mean you have to wear the exact same shade from head to toe. It simply means keeping your outfit within one color family. Think all neutrals, different shades of blue, or variations of soft earth tones. This kind of styling creates a smooth, continuous line that elongates your frame and makes your outfit look effortlessly cohesive. You can still play with texture, like pairing a soft knit with crisp trousers, or add a pop of color with a bag or a pair of shoes. But keeping the main pieces of your outfit in a unified palette brings a kind of quiet elegance that feels refined and timeless. It's one of the easiest style tricks out there, and one of the most effective. If you ever feel unsure about what to wear, a monochrome outfit is almost always a safe and sophisticated choice that works with your body, not against it. 13. Wearing the wrong undergarments. This might not be the first thing you think of when putting together an outfit, but your undergarments can make or break your entire look. For many women over 50, the right foundation pieces are often overlooked, yet they play a critical role in how your clothes fit, how comfortable you feel, and how confident you appear. Wearing a bra that doesn't fit properly can affect your posture, cause bulging, or change the shape of your silhouette under clothes. The same goes for underwear that bunches, creates lines, or doesn't offer enough support. And let's be honest, if you're adjusting your bra strap all day or constantly pulling at your waistband, you're not going to feel your best. The fix is simple but important. Get professionally fitted for a bra, especially if it's been more than a couple of years. Our bodies change with time, and so should our fit. Choose seamless underwear or light shapewear when you need a smooth base under more fitted clothes. These pieces aren't about hiding your body. They're about creating a clean, confident foundation that lets your outfit shine the way it's meant to. Great style doesn't start with what people see. It starts with how you feel underneath it all. When your undergarments support you properly, everything else you wear fits better, looks better, and feels better. And that confidence? It shows. Now that we've gone through these common fashion mistakes, here's something I want you to remember. This isn't about rules or dressing a certain way just because of your age or size. It's about understanding what works for your body and making choices that make you feel strong, stylish, and truly yourself. You don't have to follow trends or chase youth to look elegant. You just need to wear pieces that respect your shape, reflect your personality, and help you move through the world with confidence. Whether it's defining your waist, choosing the right hemline, or simply investing in tailoring, every small shift adds up to something powerful. And most importantly, you're not dressing to hide. You're dressing to express who you are today, not who you were 20 years ago. That shift in mindset is where real elegance begins. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's that style is not about perfection. It's about intention. When you choose clothes that fit your body and your lifestyle, you don't just look better, you feel better. And that feeling radiates into every part of your day. So now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips spoke to you the most? Have you found yourself making some of these same mistakes without realizing it? Let me know in the comments. I read every one of them, and this community is full of women just like you, learning and growing together. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend, sister, or someone you care about. Because confidence is something we should never keep to ourselves. Don't forget to subscribe for more style tips designed specifically for women over 50 who want to feel beautiful, capable, and elegant without ever compromising comfort or authenticity. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, remember, true style starts with self-respect and a little bit of courage to wear what makes you feel alive.